Good morning and welcome. Today I want to speak to you about exams preparations. Before speaking about the preparations for the exams, I just want to remind you about the two most important things I talked to you in the previous sessions. First of all, have a beautiful study plan for you. Second, be a smart worker than a hard worker. A smart worker who does everything at its time than a hard worker who has everything at every time. As you're preparing for your exams, first of all, have a thorough knowledge of the whole syllabus. Then, have a conceptual understanding of the topics. Then, try to do maximum sample papers, previous year questions, or do mock tests. After doing this, when you study, you start giving tick marks to what you are studying. That is, some of the things you know that you are an expert, you can get 100% marks. You don't have to study it again. Give 3 tick marks for that. And whatever you give 3 tick marks, keep it aside. You don't have to revise it again and again. You need to just go through it only on the day before your exam. Then you will find that there are certain things you have studied well, you will get maybe a 60 to 80% mark, but not 100%. For such things, you give 2 tick marks. If the 2 tick mark things are more, this is an area which you can bring into 3 tick marks where you can get 100%. Concentrate on these 2 tick marks and bring maximum of that into 3 tick marks. Keep it aside. Then you will find certain things you have studied, you will get marks, maybe a 40 to 60, but not good marks. You can pass. Such things give 1 tick mark. Concentrate on these 1 tick mark things. Bring some of that into 2 tick marks. Again, from that, some into 3 tick marks. In this process, you will find that there are certain things which are not ticked yet, the unticked things. If the unticked are very minimum, don't worry about that. But if your unticked portion are more, you have to concentrate more on the unticked. Concentrate. Bring some of that into 1 ticks. From that 1 ticks, some into 2 ticks. From that, few into 3 ticks. Like that. You minimize the unticked and 1 ticks. Maximize the 3 ticks and 2 ticks. This way you study, you will be able to understand, able to know any time when you are giving the exam what mark you are going to get. Then when you are studying, consider study is one of the most beautiful thing you are doing at this age of yours. So do not be afraid of your studies. Be happy and confident that you are going to be rewarded for what you have done for the whole year. Now, when you're studying, concentrate only on the things that you can do on that day. For one day, in that also, concentrate only on what you are going to do in the next 60 minutes or 40 minutes. Study that, finish that, then you take 10 minutes break. You can watch television, listen to music, or roam around. After 10 minutes, come back again. Bring in front of you what you are going to do in the next 1 hour. Finish that. This way, you do the work for the whole day. And one very important thing, after finishing the studies, the last thing what many students does is that they either watch television or listen to music or chat with their friends, then go and sleep. I suggest don't do any of these things as the last thing of the day. If you want to watch television, listen to music, do it before you finish your studies. And last thing you have done on the day should be your studies. After finishing your study, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you move around free somewhere. Then come back and sleep. Otherwise, if the last thing you have done on the day is watching movies or listening to music, that will remain in the surface of your subconscious memory. And what is in the upper layer in subconscious memory can erase many things what is in the lower layers. That is where many people tell that I don't remember what I studied or I lose memory. It's not losing the memory. It is where we allow the things what we did at the end of the day to erase what is done before that. So let's don't do that. If you do this way, I promise you, you will be getting even more than what you expect. Wishing you all the best, a happy exam time.